Welcome everyone to Saturday Night Hype, and we have got 3 incredible matchups here to bring to you tonight. I am the Sentinel. We kick things off with Lana Kane versus the former CIW Ladies Champion Lara Croft. Can I get a ladies in the chat? As this matchup is taking place because Lana challenged Lara to this matchup as a result of being in the Ash Blossom Championship Tournament semifinals that our other brand Battle City was running, and ended up losing in that semifinals in a triple threat capacity, but was not pinned or involved in the equation at all. So Lana still believes that she is championship material and has challenged a former women's champion, the former ladies champion Lara Croft, who is known to have experience in E-Federations around the world, but has chosen CIW to flex her proverbial guns, as Lana Kane known for her proverbial guns, as she has yet to unleash her Tech 9s here in CIW, but it's been a mixed bag reception for Lana Kane. In all honesty, she has been a undeniable sensation here since she set foot, and there's a big part of the reason why, as there appears to be a Goofy impersonator behind me, as we let a lot of people get tickets here to come to Colonial Impact Wrestling. Michael Corleone, the CIW Council, we're not holding back here, but here comes Lara Croft, as Lara Croft has been known to be, and is still pretty upset that she is not the CIW Ladies Champion, as she beat Padme Amidala back at the end of last year to win the belt, but lost it also in a triple threat capacity, also as a non-equation member, as Yuna pinned Padme Amidala to regain the CIW Ladies Championship, and as a result of that, Yuna faced Lara Croft in a huge matchup at Massacre that unfortunately Lara Croft was unable to come out of, as it was a knockouts match that Yuna finally ended up getting the victory over, and Lara, she was quite uncertain with herself after that, had a little bit of problem with that, went to the Texas Tech, to the Red Raiders. She thought Red Raider, Tomb Raider, maybe there's some sort of connection. And now she's teaching rock climbing there, and that seems to have restored her confidence. So looking to regain her little momentum here tonight. Here we go. As referee Stu assigned to the evening, we thank Stu for being a party here, and Lana Kane now picking her spots. As we are here, marching ever so closer to the Midsommer Showdown, and now Lana a little cocky here in the ring with the former ladies champion. But the Midsommer Showdown in 2 weeks' time on August 15th, as Abizzle will be firmly there doing commentary despite Rasad's efforts. Of course, he was supposed to be here on Saturday Night Hype 2 weeks ago, and instead he was fighting those Canadian forest fires. And fight those fires he did, and hopefully I will be able to let him tell you himself on the Midsommer Showdown in 2 weeks' time. But until then, I'm just actually waiting for a text, but we'll get to that in a minute. And a nice hip toss there from the former ladies champion. And a lot of, this Goofy impersonator is definitely making his presence felt. And now, Lana Kane tripping up the leg as she was going to leave the ring again. And this time, Lana trying to get the advantage here, trying to take maybe some shadier tactics, get Lara Croft out of position. As, folks, we are getting here, and there is the text from my intern, Brad, and that means that Rasad has left the building, which means that you can take the Goofy mask off, joining me at the booth, finally, cover from Lana, not even a 1 count, Abizzle here at the booth.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah, Abizzle here. I'm live. And look at that, Lana.
That's right, God. And welcome back here is Lana Kane and Lara Croft. And by the way, we can now reveal, now that you're here, that the winner of this matchup will face Wonder Woman for the #1 contendership to Yuna's CIW Ladies Championship at Autumn Asylum in 2 weeks' time. Cover from Lana, and not in sending a message there, but not there on that exchange. Not able to get it done. But Abizzle, how have you been? The Counselor of Talent Relations. It has been a bumpy road for you, and you have been all over the place as a result of Rasad trying to punish you for that suit.
Yup. And you know what? For all this punishment and bullshit, first off, you're welcome, Canada and America. I fixed those fires for you. You're welcome.
Yes, you did.
You damn right. You damn right.
You did some seriously good work, and a big clothesline there from Lana.
Yup. Well, I decided to take all the talent to Six Flags. That's right. Everybody went Six Flags.
That's right. You know what? They all needed the break, although we did have to have 2 separate buses, one for the people, because otherwise they would have started fighting each other. Oh, and now a Poison Rana roll up there from Lara. 1, 2, and only 2.
That position gives me memories.
It certainly does, as well. I guess that's as good a segue as I'm gonna get to ask you what your interview was like, talking to both Lana and Lara heading into this matchup, knowing that the #1 contenders match is waiting in the wings at the Midsommer Showdown.
There wasn't a lot of talking, but there were eyes being sent back and forth to each other and messages sent.
Has the rock climbing classes helped Lara's leg strength any?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll leave the...
See? I told you.
But the boot to the face.
I told you.
That might do some serious damage here. And
Oh,
now
yeah.
just choking the life out of Lara. Choking her still just at that bottom ring rope.
That gives me some memories as well. Huh.
Yes,
Unrelated. Unrelated.
I'm a little horrified at that proposition.
Unrelated.
But now look at this bow and arrow, those long legs of Lara Croft, long legs of Lara Croft being put into a big bow by the longer legs of Lana Kane. And the referee has up to 5, otherwise that's a disqualification. Lana exemplarily using the count and exploiting it for every single moment that she's got in another drop kick.
Danger zone.
Hey, Abizzle, do I have to ask you who you got in this matchup?
Danger zone.
La Maestro Cradle. La Maestro Cradle. Could it be over here? 1, 2, and only 2. And a little sense of urgency here from Lana Kane, who is looking to get her first #1 contenders match here in CIW, as she has just started off here, her rookie year in CIW, but she is trying to make a significant impact nonetheless.
Damn right. For a rookie, she's a real pro.
And now, La Maestro Cradle of Lara Croft zone. Little counter. 1, 2, and only 2.
Damn right. Not today.
As Lana Kane kicks out there at a clothesline. As,
man.
you know, Lana Kane has what we call the Tech 9s. Oh, and a
Coochie
meat wall
punch.
a mutilator message sent. As, you know, Lana Kane's got those Tech 9s. We have yet to see that maneuver. But we do know the Tomb Raider.
You ain't seen her Tech 9s yet?
We have not seen the Tech 9s from Lana Kane yet. The last time we saw a victory that she had was in the quarterfinals of the Ash Blossom tournament, where she won with a top rope arm drag.
She wouldn't stop whipping her Tech 9s out when I was in the locker room with her.
Well, yeah, that seems to be why a lot of the locker room doesn't seem to like her, because she seems to want to whip those Tech 9s out all the time. And it's just
very
like
nice.
I'm sure they are, but you know, there's a time and a place for that. You know, we're trying to clean up CIW's locker room area
all the time.
Yeah, and Rasad with the fines and all that
Oh,
stuff.
yes,
You know,
right.
Yeah. Don't forget, budget cuts are always an excuse.
Yeah.
And went for a right hand, but did not have enough distance to get to Lara Croft. But a thumb to the eye stops it there, and a spear down and right hands, big Truckosaurus rights from Lana Kane.
Man, Rasad's a big pussy cat.
Yeah, he sure is.
That's what he is.
Well, and I mean, the fact that he sent you off to Canada to fight for a 40-cent suit, he bans you from the building.
That suit
like,
got
what the
burnt
hell is
up.
up with that? But I'm telling you, you don't have it anymore.
No, it got
nice
cooked.
rolling senton there from
I
Lara.
was butt-ass naked in
the
Canada.
storm?
Yes, I was butt-ass naked
God.
in Canada in the woods.
In the fires?
Yeah, butt naked.
Yeah, no wonder you looked tanner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now, wait a second. Lara elbow drop, nobody there from Lara Croft. Lana Kane able to dodge. But who is going to win this big-time matchup here? And folks, stay tuned. Coming up. Oh, and another meat wallet mutilator.
Coochie punch.
And down goes Lara.
Can I say coochie punch on live?
Well, we're doing it.
We're doing it.
You know what? CIW, we're not afraid to go the distance.
Hell yeah.
We're on our way. We can go the distance. We don't care how far. Somehow we'll be strong.
Yeah.
And our right hands, we know every mile will be worth our while.
You're damn right.
We can go most anywhere.
To find where I belong.
Oh, and a drop kick. But unfortunately,
You gotta find where you belong, damn it.
but those feet did not find where they belonged, which was into the face of Lara Croft. Did not judge the distance again.
You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything.
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, wait a second. What the
Uh-oh.
hell?
Uh-oh.
What in the hell is... Oh, my God! That must be the Tech 9s, and what a fatal shot! The Truckosaurus takedown.
Wow.
What a throw. 1, 2, 3. Somebody
Amazing.
call some medical for Lara Croft. As
Wow.
Lana Kane just threw down Lara
Yeah.
Croft with the biggest... I mean... I don't even know how to describe that, AB. What's this?
It's mini Tech 9s. We got a little
Oh,
gift
it's a
bag.
plushie.
Yeah, a little mini Tech 9.
Oh, that's adorable.
Isn't that amazing?
That is
Yeah.
so cute.
I
I'm gonna
felt like-
I'm gonna give this to my intern to put
shouldn't
in my
have-
office.
I should have told the people.
Thanks, buddy.
That's
Don't
the Tech
shoot
9.
it.
She did that to me, but luckily she threw me on a bed, which was in her locker room.
Yeah, and
for safety.
I noticed that you're still wearing the neck brace anyway. But your winner, Lana Kane, what a victory for Lana, which means we will see her face Wonder Woman at the Midsommer Showdown in
Damn
2
right.
weeks' time.
Woo!
And if I'm Wonder Woman, she might have met her physical match But I'm still disgusted with Wonder Woman. But we'll get to that in a couple of weeks, AB, and you're going to be there with me.
Yeah, well.
Despite that, but now we move on to
cats.
Tag Team Turmoil. It is a tornado tag team gauntlet. We know 2 out of 4 teams. And we are going to find out the #1 contender to the Angry Luigi's CIW Tag Team Championships at Autumn Asylum, September 11th, 12th, and 13th. We're finding it here tonight. But these 2 teams have a little bit of a history.
Yeah.
Because back when the SPD Rangers joined the Espion, the pantheon of actually halfway passable teams, when the Red Ranger joined, they issued an open challenge. That open challenge was answered by the Paradox Brothers, who won that matchup. Now later on, when the Paradox Brothers were officially signed to CIW after the Battalion Brawl back in January, in an April episode of Saturday Night Hype, there was another tag team match that was #1 Contender's shop for the CIW tag titles, and that match was won by the Paradox Brothers. Now, the CIW Tag Champs, the Angry Luigis, Luigi and Waluigi, beat them pretty soundly, but the Paradox Brothers won another shot, and you have to imagine the SPD Rangers are taking it personally here, that they are facing the Paradox Brothers first. Who wins this matchup? The Paradox Brothers so far 2-0 against the SPD Rangers. Can the Rangers get the last laugh here tonight? But they are only 2 of 4 teams. When one team is eliminated, it's one fall to a finish, tornado tag, all 4 men in the ring at the same time. We get a 30-second grace period, then the next team comes in.
Hell yeah.
Of these 2 teams, who do you think has the best chance of running the table and meeting the Angry Luigis at Autumn Asylum?
I don't know, man. You know how I feel about them Rangers and their weak-ass knees. Only Rangers I like are the girl Rangers so far.
Well, I gotta tell you, the SPD Rangers, they have been getting closer and closer. Of course, they've been trying to beat and then beat the Keanu Connection. They had a huge feud with them.
I only put them on leg day because they ain't got no knees.
Well, you know, here's the interesting thing about these 2, Abizzle. It seems like, you know, they've been the long-suffering Rangers for so long, and they were getting beat all the time. But now, ever since they started winning, whoever they beat has a psychological breakdown. They can't handle losing to the Rangers. It is the weirdest phenomenon, and here we go.
Oh, it's the curse, man.
And it appears to be the curse of the SPD, the Space Patrol Delta. And now, like I said, all 4 men in the ring at the same time. And folks, Stu has got to be careful. Abizzle, how do these folks make sure that Stu's medical bills get paid?
Y'all gotta like, subscribe,
and
comment in that box.
That's right. Oh, what a drop kick. I think he might have hit the Red Ranger's head on the middle of that airplane spin.
Tell us you love us, damn it. Say it in the
God,
chat.
That was brutal.
Tell
To
me how you love me.
hashtag save a referee today. And also, wait a second.
Damn.
Para with the Shadow Ghoul strikes right out of the gate. Is that going to be enough to put away the Rangers? It's one fall to a finish. It's not elimination, AB. So it was one pin to win, and then there's 30 seconds, and then the next team comes through.
Fair. Them Paradox Brothers, man. I don't know. Their vibe, man. They vibe weird. I tried to interview them.
Well, that's the labyrinth in them, you know. They're sitting down in the dungeon all the time. They're playing with worms and tanks.
They're trying to make
and,
me get in this freaking hot tub with them, and they make all these fresh little smoothies. They're like, drink this smoothie. No, drink this smoothie. This smoothie's really sweet. This smoothie's really salty. And I'm like, what is going on,
And it's
guys?
got to make it difficult when you're trying to, instill an actual workout program with your counselor of talent relations position.
I go ask them a question. I'm like, did you do 25 push-ups? Yes. Did you do 25 push-ups? Yes. I didn't tell you to do 25 push-ups. Yes. What the fuck is that?
Yeah. And then they start one sentence and then the other finishes another. And then don't try to, wait a second, roll up on the Red Ranger, 1, 2, and only 2. Go on.
My God. They grind my gears, man.
Yeah, well, they certainly do. And, the difficult thing is you can't talk to them you can't isolate them and talk to one because you only get half a sentence.
Yep, they freak out.
Because the other one finishes the sentence somewhere else.
In the other room.
I heard somebody I was trying to talk to Para, and all I heard was Docs screaming from the 3rd floor shower.
Yep.
All of the other ends of the sentences, and it was really hard to get an interview in. Oh, wait a second, sunset flip. Wait a second, counter. And what a kick to the back of the head from Docs.
Good God. Good God.
Here in this tag team gauntlet. As folks, our main event tonight, a huge matchup. Majin Wario has been sent by the CIW heavyweight champion Majin Buu to scout all of the potential threats to his championship.
Oh boy.
It's Majin Wario versus King Leonidas.
Okay.
The record of Ragnarok King Leonidas. Nice heel kick there from Docs.
Heel kick.
As that is about to be a titanic matchup. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that the closer we get to the matchup itself. But oh, what a clothesline from Dox. As so far the Paradox Brothers taking advantage of the Rangers, one and only one. As the Blue Ranger Skylar able to break it up there. And AB, you've seen it firsthand how important the Red Ranger has been to the state of the Rangers as a whole. As they have actually gotten to some significantly winning ways since Jack Landers made his appearance last year in March. Starting off against Cold Rain and Souls, that destroyed that faction. And now just vaulting Dox over the top rope. As Skylar just got dished a ton of close fist punches from Para.
Big old punches. Good guy.
You know, AB, and I know that it was difficult for you to talk to the Rangers because I know you're just like, I heard, now confirm for me this is true because I know you kind of like making fun of the Rangers for their legs. Did you show up to them like in a wheelchair?
Who told you that?
I heard just a little word from someone else in the council. I won't say who.
Listen, I've been watching a lot of Dance Moms, okay?
Look, I'm not judging you, all right? I'm happy. Look, everybody should just be happy that Michael Corleone has handicap equipment around so our handicap viewers can actually get a chance to watch our shows and come to the building. So I'm appreciative of that. Oh, and wait a second, that's the SPD Brainbuster, as Para might need a wheelchair after that. And maybe a full body cast after landing straight on his skull.
Yeah, you know, the handicap folk are really nice. This handicap guy, he gave me his wheelchair. I put him on the floor.
Yeah, it was amazing how he was able to walk away like that. And it was a standing Asai moonsault from the Red Ranger to the outside onto Dox, and he landed most of it.
Yeah. It's amazing.
He's impressive on the impressive athletics. And Skylar with a double clothesline.
Pin that mother sucker.
Yeah, they really need to because the Rangers, they could make a transformative win and pin the Paradox Brothers.
Because I don't want to interview these guys again.
Well, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. Now a carousel pin could be enough to confuse 1, 2, and 3. No!
Oh, wow.
Red Ranger able to survive.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Just barely, though, AB.
Yeah, I sent these guys on a mission for their trainings. They got to find a Panda Express and bring it back.
That's
good luck.
Yeah, I don't think they even care about Panda. I'm not even sure what they eat in that labyrinth there. Because they get a lot of dungeon worms, and, you know what's interesting is that they actually... I'm not sure how they do it, but they actually, for the Duelist of the Roses game, they actually did like a Dragon Ball Z fuse dance together, and they were only one guy. And they're called the Labyrinth Ruler, but now they might be ruled because another Space Patrol Delta Brainbuster by the Red Ranger, Blue Ranger running interference. 2, 3, they did it! Finally! The SPD Rangers move on, and now we have to determine who is next?
Who's it gonna be?
Who is going to be number 3? We have 4 teams in the wings, and I have not been told by Mike who it is. I know you have not been told who it is because they didn't expect you to be here at ringside, but we had to make sure who's it going to be. And it's the Sons of Lavos.
Okay.
CIW Originals, Magus and Chrono of the Chrono Trigger game.
Oh, yeah.
A game that most insufferable nerds will tell you is the greatest RPG of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Made by the actual Akira Toriyama, did the artwork for Chrono Trigger, as a matter of fact.
Right.
As the Sons of Lavos, they have actually not really been able to put a whole lot together lately. They've been chilling back in their own time, or let me rephrase that, times.
Yep.
As they've been jetting off and doing their whole thing in the future and the present, and they're actually kind of dealing with Lavos at the time being and making sure that they're heading him off so that we don't have to deal with that in the middle of our show. So I'm glad they're doing that. But they would love to get back into the mix here in Colonial Impact Wrestling, without a doubt. And what better way to do that than to win the #1 Contenders Gauntlet here tonight, AB?
Oh, yeah.
Fresh off of the Rangers getting a big win. Nice Pele kick from Chrono. Who you got between the Rangers and the Sons of Lavos?
Good,
nice DDT there to Magus.
Well, I want the Rangers to keep on going because I want them to prove to me they earned their
Could you imagine? Remember, like, 4 years? Remember when we relaunched?
Yeah.
If I had told you that the Rangers would be within arm's reach of a title shot, a CIW Tag Team Championship shot, would you believe me that they could run a table here tonight? But I don't know about you, AB. I know I would have too.
Take their knees.
But I gotta tell you, AB, if it's gonna happen now, it feels like this is the time.
Hey, red versus blue versus red versus blue.
They've earned it. Well, absolutely.
Look at that.
But they're not afraid to say hello to each other. And they do that with a nice set of slaps.
Slaps to the slap.
But I don't want to flood us with too many references here. Oh, and now a turnbuckle assisted power slam, and I'm not sure what Chrono was going for there. It looked like maybe a corkscrew elbow of sorts.
Now,
but nobody there.
Did we give the Rangers any respite before this match?
They get 30 seconds.
That's
30 seconds in the entrance time. So that, allows us to digest the pin, let us debate who's coming out. And folks, there is one more team to come.
Oh, shoot.
As this is a 4-team tag team gauntlet, tornado gauntlet. And what a move there. Oh, what a super kick from Chrono. Using the body of the Blue Ranger and a double flapjack from the Sons of Lavos. Trying to inflict additional punishment, and the SPD Rangers, AB, they have already had a match already prior to this.
Yeah.
So what kind of condition are they in going up against a much fresher Sons of Lavos team?
Definitely feeling it. That's crazy.
Absolutely, and the Sons of Lavos. When was the last time you talked to the Sons of Lavos? I know that you didn't expect them to be here tonight, but sometimes we ask for them to be there just in case we need to break up a big fight. Nice heel kick there from Chrono.
We had a wonderful spa day. We covered our faces with mud, ran through the woods, and we hunted wild beings.
Oh, nice. And then they went boosh every time you slayed them, right?
Every time.
Those big mushrooms with the eyes.
Oh, yeah.
And the bats with the bell, or the deer, what are they? The birds with the bells.
Everything.
And all that stuff, all that force stuff. It's fun,
Yeah, we killed a lot of creatures.
Yeah.
I asked, is this illegal? They're like, no, you're good.
No. You know what?
I'm like, okay.
Well, I kind of spilled the beans not too long ago that all of that moon stuff that Jack Black was bringing in, we didn't realize that there's a lot of moon customs that we were not accustoming to.
Oh.
But there's no evidence of it because it all disappeared, so
Exactly.
there's nothing incriminating to
Damn right.
have to say about it. And
You're damn right.
notwithstanding, it looks like I will still be having to sign an ENDA. And Skylar hits the skydiver!
Why do I got
Skylar hit him right on the Chrono!
God.
Red Ranger's got Magus
Oh my
occupied
God.
2, 3, and they are moving on!
Next round.
The SPD Rangers survive, and they're going to face the final team
Running the
and
table.
pin Chrono. Could they do it, AB?
Wow.
Could they do it here tonight? But who are they going to face?
Yeah, who's it going to be?
Who are their opponents going to be? But I never thought that they would get 2 pinfalls in the same night.
Oh, I mean, if they win this, they earn their knees back from me.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
important.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
But this might be a challenge here. As it is Eclipse and Interview Guy, the men from the moon.
Who set up this raffle movement? What the hell?
And I know that you have got a lot of issues with Eclipse and Jack Black and all of that from your previous excursions together. But he and Interview Guy, the brothers, after we found out via Moon Mori that Jack Black was in fact not the father. But Eclipse got a huge victory last week against Pepsi Man in the Raigeki Championship Tournament quarterfinals.
Yep.
And folks, stay tuned next week for Battle City 11, where we are going to finish the first round of the Raigeki Championship Tournament, the final 3 matches of the quarterfinals, and then after the Midsommer Showdown, we will get to the semifinals in a series of battle royals, a fatal 4-way battle royals, but we also have the Midsommer Showdown wedged in between there, as we are going to determine one of these 2 teams is going to meet the Angry Luigis at Autumn Asylum. Who you got, AB? Eclipse has got the momentum on his side, but in terms of this match, it's going to the Rangers, but what condition are they in?
It's very true. You know what? I'm going for the Rangers. Eclipse, we got problems. He messed up my relationship with Moon Mama.
Yeah.
He messed it up. So you know what? Hey, no hard feelings.
Yeah,
but
we're not allowed on the moon anymore.
No
as a
hard
result of
feelings.
that.
But I'm gonna rip his freaking tattoos off his skin.
Well,
An interview guy, I'm gonna cripple him so he's doing interviews again and nothing but.
Well, at some point.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, as if Versade even allows you to do that at this point. But there's a reason why we let Versade kept him away from the building. But he has been. I won't even lie to you, man. I don't have a beef with him, but he has been a pain in the ass in terms of production. It has been such a cherry-picking financial situation every time we bring something up to him.
You hear about his car?
No, tell me. Oh, what a German suplex from Interview Guy.
Somebody put some catnip in litter in his car.
Did you do it?
No, what?
Was it you?
Huh? Me? No.
All right, a big headbutt there.
His car is
from
totaled.
Eclipse.
Oh my God, it's all on
that's
camera.
upset.
Look at this. I got it on video.
Oh God, and you stuffed the horse too. That's foul. You did. Please tell me you didn't do all of that.
No, I just got it on camera.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You're just the cameraman. That's why the cameraman never dies.
Never dies.
Oh, wait a second. But the Blue Ranger might be close.
Oh.
It's a Lunar Eclipse down to Skylar.
Oh my God, Lunar.
And I gotta say, I'm impressed with Skylar because Skylar is long
Get up,
battled
please.
you know, because the Red Rangers, what a double drop kick, but they kind of got in each other's way there.
Yes, they did. Come on, knees.
But now the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger. I gotta say, AB, I'm impressed with Skylar that he got the pinfall against Chrono with the Skydiver, because a lot of people want to judge him as the kind of the Janetti of the two between the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger, because of Blue Ranger's years of sucking with the Green Ranger. So maybe proving has a little bit more to prove here tonight than we think. A low blow there, though, from Eclipse. Message sent.
Message sent.
And, you know, Eclipse and Interview Guy are in no mood to deal with officiating here tonight, as you saw last week, as Interview Guy got ejected by the referee. As you know, Pegasus has a very strict rule about interference in his tournaments.
Ejected.
And yeah, he was immediately at ringside, and I got to give credit to the referee. Immediately got in the face of Interview Guy. Oh no, another lunar eclipse.
Oh, it's lunar all over the place.
Oh god, and that might be it. That could be the end of the night. Cover 1, 2, 3. Blue Ranger kicks out!
Oh!
How did the Blue Ranger kick out of a second lunar eclipse?
Let's go!
As it took 2 from to take down Pepsi Man.
Power knees!
But I gotta give credit to Eclipse. I mean, and once Interview Guy got ejected, he was like, wait, where's my brother? And then right after that, he locked in against Pepsi Man in that matchup last week. And now, now the Red Ranger trying to go for a suplex here on the much larger Eclipse.
Too big.
And folks, they might weigh a sixth of the gravity that they weigh here, but they're still too heavy. Think about what that means. Think of, yeah, heavy dudes. Big, heavy, chunky MFers is right.
Yeah.
As folks,
punches.
We are going to determine. We also determined that we're going to have, and a nice DDT there from Skylar. Folks, we're going to have the #1 contendership for the Siege Championship for Autumn Asylum at the Midsommer Showdown on August 15th. That's going to be Prince of Persia versus Ermac. And then we'll talk about the main event a little bit later when we get to our main event tonight. And went for a covered Interview Guy, but Red Ranger right there to break it up.
Oh, sucking now.
And now went for a counter there from Eclipse. But the question is, AB, will either of these men be able to lift Eclipse? As Eclipse is a much bigger... Oh, what a crossbody from Skylar!
Punch him in the dick.
And now going for a cover here to Interview Guy. 1, 2, and only 2. The #1 contendership were right in the hands of the SPD Rangers there.
Look his hands, boy.
A much larger team. Oh, no, not a third Oh, God. A third lunar eclipse.
There's a lot upside down.
And we haven't seen the mic drop yet from Interview Guy. Cover 1, 2, and just barely the Red Ranger able to save the matchup for his team. What condition can the Rangers be in after going through 2 teams already and making it here? The #1 contendership for the CIW Tag Team titles is on the line here tonight.
Yeah.
And folks, stay tuned. We still have a big blockbuster Hoss fight main event. Majin Wario versus King Leonidas. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss that. As Majin Buu, the CIW heavyweight champion, has been scouting all summer this talent, the talent in CIW that might pose a threat to his championship. And frankly, it hasn't worked out for him that well, but we'll talk about that later. Roll up there, small package from Skylar, but too close to the ropes, or I think Interview Guy might have actually just kicked out before a 1 count was able to be laid down. Oh no, not a lunar eclipse to the Red Ranger.
Damn.
And belly to belly from the Blue Ranger. Cover here from the Red Ranger on the Red Ranger. 1, 2, and the Blue Ranger just barely had the wherewithal to spin his legs around and leg drop to kick that out.
Wowza, Bowser. That's amazing.
Boy, AB, what a tremendous tag division we have here in CIW that fight this hard for a shot at Tag Team Gold.
Literally, these guys are moving and grooving.
And folks,
right now.
and AB, let's not forget though that the KNUX Connection do have the Mirror Force Championships, which means they have a CIW Tag Team Championship match at any time of their choosing.
Oh wow, then these black cats gonna come around with them.
Oh, who knows?
Or maybe not.
They could. It depends on the situation, but it's up to them when they want to cash those belts in. But they are always in the periphery of the CIW Tag Team Championship. So no matter who wins this, what a buckle bomb down to the Blue Ranger, and the Blue Ranger, Skylar, might be out. And just stomping on the corpse of the Red Ranger on the outside was Interview Guy. Center of the ring, covered by Eclipse. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, man.
They got so damn close.
They ran hard and worked hard. They earned
Oh.
You're distracted, boys.
But I must admit to you, AB, Eclipse and Interview Guy, you said it best. They earned their stripes. What a matchup between these guys. But that means that Luigi and Waluigi have a date at Autumn Asylum with the Men from the Moon. Can they go from being the underlings of Jack Black to tag team champions? Can they capitalize on the opportunities they never could when they were with you? What a opportunity they have. Interview Guy and Eclipse advance in this matchup, as we are going to have a very intriguing set going on here. As far now, wait a minute.
Oh my God!
As Para is attacking the Blue Ranger, I just saw him behind. I just saw him behind the two of them. God, the Paradox Brothers. Like I said, they curved through the labyrinth of this place.
Right through.
And they must have dragged the Blue Ranger out.
Wow.
Lightning fast. I don't know. We say no powers in CIW. I'm questioning of that.
Very questionable.
So I am very questioning of that. But a big Samoan drop. Down goes the Blue Ranger. They're here at the bar. This is right past gorilla position, right on the ramp.
Yeah.
So they had to have been lightning fast to pull him back from behind.
Yeah.
The Men from the Moon.
No,
But there you go, Blue Ranger. Fight back.
Throw him into the post-its.
No, this is out of control, man. We gotta get to. Hold on, I gotta text security because, of course. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. The Red Ranger just got slammed into the limousine.
We got double camera
We got a double shot here.
Double action.
And folks, we're gonna follow this action between the Rangers and the Paradox Brothers.
Get him.
Doc's his head just went right through that window.
Come on, boys, get him.
Folks, and the brawl is on.
Go and get him, boy.
Despicable actions here from the Paradox Brothers. Right after they could not let. This is what I was talking about, AB. You lose to the Rangers and you lose your freaking mind.
Beat his ass. God dang.
And folks, we're going to follow this as much as we can. Shadow Ghoul strikes from Para onto the Blue Ranger.
Oh my.
As clearly this is not over between the Paradox Brothers and the SPD Rangers. Oh no. Dox has got a looks like in the corner he's choking out the Red Ranger with a shovel.
He's got a shovel.
Oh no. Oh, AB, we've seen this before. God, those are so expensive. Those are so expensive to replace. Why do we still put C4? Look out, Blue Ranger!
Oh, we used to get paid for those.
And Blue Ranger, of course, because of Rasad's budget cuts, all the security was across the street.
Oh.
We had to text them, and now they're just getting in the car and trying to get over here.
Too late, you bastards.
And now I think we finally got security converging into the bar area. And let's bring it into the main action here. They're all trying to separate those two and tend the Blue Ranger. Meanwhile, Dox and the Red Ranger are still brawling here in the parking lot.
They're going at it.
Oh no!
Oh,
not into the truck. Not into the truck. I rented that truck.
Did.
That's gonna cost me. I didn't pay for the insurance for that truck.
Dude, I told you to pay for the insurance for it. Oh no.
Guess who told me no?
I
Big
did.
surprise. Who told me no? No. Rasad told me no.
Oh.
We don't need to pay for insurance. Budget cuts. Oh no.
Yeah.
Red Ranger. Oh no. Oh God. Is that what I think it is?
Light him on fire.
That's
now.
it. That truck says sewage on the side of it.
It's just some chocolate.
Dear God. Dox is gonna have to use that kimono as toilet paper.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Now, how
Clean
gracious
him
of the Red Ranger to
Clean.
wash him off.
Clean.
But God, the force of that fire hose has got to have done some significant damage to the ribs of Dox. But good for the Rangers
Fuck him up.
trying to get out of here. Trying to escape this after-match assault. Folks, if you're just joining us, the Red Rangers beat the Paradox Brothers in the Tornado Tag Gauntlet, but lost to the Men from the Moon. And immediately after the match, the Paradox Brothers were on the attack against the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger in the parking lot here and in the bar.
Damn. Look at him.
And folks, we're going to pay this. We're holding off our main event until this security can get through here.
I swear, security, if you don't get in
this
here,
isn't
I'm
good.
ass.
This is, well, yeah, but wait, what power do you have now? Rasad's budget's so tight, you know, every time that we try to have to get things done, it's always a mound of paperwork.
Oh, beat that cat.
Dude, it's such a, yeah, well, dude, put us out of our misery. You've been, and now, I mean, all of us, oh, wait a second, the SPD Brainbuster! Red Ranger, get the hell out of there, Jack. Oh, but he's exhausted. I mean, he's been through 3 matches and has been battled, bruised, and broken down.
Yep.
Come on, Red Ranger. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there. And now security finally getting there.
Damn.
And it's time for our main event.
Damn.
As the Red Ranger getting out of Dodge, but clearly those two teams have a lot more scores to settle than we surmised.
Ay, caramba.
But now we move on to our main event. Majin Buu, the man who sent Majin Wario to do his bidding, the former CIW champion, the longest reigning CIW champion in Wario, taking on King Leonidas. And King Leonidas, I am told, if he ends up winning this matchup, AB, he will get to face Bully Maguire in the main event of the Midsommer Showdown in 2 weeks' time. And the winner of that match will face Majin Buu for the CIW title at Autumn Asylum in the main event on September 13th. That is, but if Majin Buu is able to beat King Leonidas here tonight, because this is all about scouting the talent by Majin Buu, sending his brainless Bobbity crew, the people that it gives me the sour belches. To think that Majin Buu, who is the longest reigning champion in CIW history, got converted by Majin Buu and now is not even conscious of his actions. But this man has not cared about his actions. Since he set foot in CIW, he was the man that changed the graphic era of Colonial Impact Wrestling. He's the man who dominated Kratos in the fastest match in CIW history, beating him in no less than 10 seconds.
10 seconds!
And dominated him 4 matches to 1 in every match that he faced.
Hell yeah!
And Kratos is the Millennium Champion, mind you, just to put it in perspective. And also got the opportunity and beat the Penguin pretty consistently, as Abizzle is watching very carefully for Cat on the prowl, because there's a lot of surveillance here. So he's coming back around. Will you sit down, sir? You're getting me antsy. I know. You're making me worried. Yeah, you're getting me a little worried here. I know he's got spies everywhere, but calm down.
I got one.
But in any case,
We gotta call Larry.
That's Terry. And God, that's gonna cost us.
We gotta call Larry.
Oh God. Oh no. Well, but in any case, this man has been dominant since he showed up in CIW and would love nothing more than to beat a former CIW champion. But if Majin Wario takes down King Leonidas, you have to imagine that we will replace... Oh, and Wario went to charge in and a hip toss. Here in your main event Haas fight between these two titans. If Majin Wario ends up winning, we actually have a couple of contenders that Bully Maguire will face. Perhaps after what we saw... And what a clothesline.
Oh my God.
Bully Maguire, perhaps Liu Kang, Dante is in the mix. Of course, he's got his issues with Freddy Krueger, so we do have that in mind. But we do have a list of contenders, and oh God! But it may not be necessary, AB, as King Leonidas has been throwing Wario around like he is the size of Marco Stunt and a power bomb, but too close to the ropes.
Wow.
And now, oh, wait a second, and a headlock takeover from behind as Leonidas is dominating here to start things off.
I've never seen Wario get thrown around like that before.
I know.
Punch to the dick.
I know. Remember when this dude was mowing over people?
Yep.
And now a punch to the dick again. Message sent. But Majin Buu clearly sees King Leonidas as a threat. But the truth is, AB, it really hasn't been working. This scouting report has not been working out for the new Buu crew. Oh. Shiva lost to Bully Maguire to a roll-up, to a small package. Majin Riddick lost to Kratos, the Millennium Champion, even though the heavyweight champion, Majin Buu, was at ringside when that took place.
Yep.
And so this is really coming in. And now a gut buster.
Oh my God.
And now just wrenching him down. As Kratos is completely dominating this, or King Leonidas rather, is completely dominating, and that's the only person I can think of who ever took down Kratos like this, or took down Majin. I'm all flummoxed, AB.
He's getting thrown around
I'm getting thrown around psychologically, as King Leonidas has been dominating Wario. Kratos is the only person I've ever seen throw Wario around like this.
Right.
Oh, wait a second. What is King Leonidas aiming for? What is he aiming at? Oh no! This is Sparta kick!
Oh!
Wario stood up, and that was it!
Oh my God.
Good night, Irene! 1, 2, holy crap!
Whoa, he kicked him in the face.
Yeah, he kicked this dude. Majin Wario got dominated. Of all the people that have been converted by Majin Buu, I thought Majin Wario was the toughest, the fiercest of the group, and King Leonidas mowed over Majin Wario. Your thoughts, AB?
Holy calzone, he kicked him in the face, Oni.
Yeah, he sure did. Well, AB, thank you for being here, and
I was never here.
Yes, you were never here. Not financially speaking, that is, but thank you all for coming to Saturday Night Hype, and we will see you and you at the Midsommer Showdown, but we will see you next week for Battle City.